Right, so here we are, back again. This time, Encased. This has been on my wish list for bloody ages. So it has, and I seen the day it was on sale on Steam for what with 8 great British pound coins, I'd say. And I just thought, fuck it, that's a Sunday chill session right there for me, sorted. So let's go. Encased, a sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG, kind of like Fallout, the old Fallouts, apparently. So I'm gonna go journey mode, medium difficulty. Let's not go too crazy now. Let's find out what this is about and chill out. Nice Sunday chill. I'm happy.
Where the Cold War ended along with the Vietnam carnage. All because of the Dome. The Dome. A territory full of anomalous artifacts, phenomena, and organisms. We still don't know what it is. An alien city? Some kind of a testing ground or storage? Whatever it is, no living thing trapped under the Dome can escape it. Yet even this did not stop the research. The major powers created the Cronus Mega Corporation to develop and explore the Dome. Its secrets became a lucrative business. The Spire's station was built on top of the Dome to export the artifacts and import supplies and personnel. The city of Crystal Sands grew at the foot of the Dome, eventually becoming a major transportation hub. All this required thousands of employees, and there was no shortage of candidates. Romantics, pragmatists, and adventurers of all trades swarmed recruiting centers around the globe, seeking jobs at Cronus. You were one of those people. In 1976, your application was approved, and you went under the Dome towards the future. Whether a good one or a bad one, only time will tell.
Time will tell, as always. Okay. So far I'm interested. Character creation. Okay, what have we got here? I have no idea what kind of character I'm looking for. Or I can just got wires all wrapped around me. As always. Oh, fuck. Right, it's a bit better. I just felt too cluttered there. Right, so. Okay, character story. Born on. Oh, create character. I'd rather create a character than pick a custom. Well, just be custom. Right, age. Let's go 34. Male, body, gender, male, body type, male, body type, woman, head. Let's see. These faces. Quality. Right. Now, see, I don't even know what kind of character I'm going to be. I didn't really think this far ahead. I didn't think it was going to have this much detail. Like I said, it's been on my wish list for a while. I've seen it on sale. Right, let's see what the hair looks like. Right, what's we going to call it? This guy, what are we going to call him? I'm crazy. Chad. Chad Leonard. And he's going to be 34-year-old male, Caucasian, with... Let's go just... Not getting a lot of colors here. I was hoping for green. Didn't know. Wow. Let's see. Okay, Chad Leonard. Let's go features. What have you got? Yeah. Let's go big out beard. Matches her. If we can. Yeah, there we go. That's close enough. Okay. Shit. What's this over here? science, I guess. Right, so they get high-tech weapons, medicine, science. Right, okay. Blue wing. Okay, blue wing, what are they all about? Learn ability, melee weapons, guts, lay dormant for centuries, and came to life only with the arrival of people. Today, blah blah blah. What's the other wings then? Silver wing. I'm not too sure what they're... This looks like a soldier, maybe. Protection, yeah, black wing's definitely military, and yeah, piloting. Various vehicles, okay, there's vehicles in this. Orange wing, criminals, oh, okay. Maximum carry weight, blah blah blah, criminal. This could be interesting. Okay, I'm just go for these again. White wing, they're the science guys. Blue wing. I can't tell what this is. Are they engineers or something? Psionics and stuff. Okay, okay. Black wing, soldier. I'm gonna be a criminal. Let's go criminal. Right, what's next? Attributes. Oh god. And they've already been assigned based on what they think, I suppose. Did I pick a secondary trait? I can unassign these and do what I want, right? Okay. Intelligence. That seems high enough. Charisma. I wouldn't mind a bit more charisma. Deftness, dexterity, reaction time. I would. Psychic abilities, though. Maybe take muscle down. Just put charisma up one more. I like the idea of charming my way out of shit. Guts. What's guts? Stamina, overall health. If we could take fortitude down a bit. Luck. Luck's way up. Like that's pretty cool. It takes a bit more charisma. Right. Okay. Let's go. Tagged skill points. Did I pick these? Oh, combat applied. Probably would be good to get a boost. Oh wait, so I do it here. Okay. Can I do one from here? Light weapon seems sweet enough. Right, contraptions. Influence maybe? Ooh. Hang on. Light weapons, what are they? Like pistols, shotguns, submachine guns. I'm more than likely gonna probably find light weapons at the start. And what is that based? Contraptions. There's a lot to think about here. And then if we go to applied. Influence. I want influence. I like the idea of that. Tag modern. Menacing might be no piloting perhaps, but then no. This is tough. I don't know what I want. Alright, give me some survival. I feel like that'll help in a post-apocalyptic game, and then like weapons. I'm sure we can always level up the other ones, but I'm sure light weapons will be the first things we'll be coming across. Traits. Gun fanatic. Initiative down. That's also giving me a good boost. How many traits did I get? Just the one. That seems amazing. What the hell's vampire? No. Neanderthal. Dark Lord? What's Dark Lord? Gun fanatic seems sweet. Initiative's down though. Pen and one. You and your friends. Attributes. Incoming damage. I'm gonna get some. Right, that doesn't seem too bad. And then I'm getting plus 10 to all this shit, dude. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Chad Leonard. Let's go. We need to change this face of yours. These aren't really representing you, Chad, are they? Shit. We're just going for this guy. How much Chad Leonard face there is. Good shit. Abilities. Point blank shot. Conviction, intimidation, formidable shot, suppressive fire, cookery, crippling shot. Let's go.
A guy wearing thick spectacles thrusts out a sweaty hand.
Monty James, Silverwing.
He glances down at your badge.
Ah, it's you. I found your file extremely interesting. And your CV, wonderful. Inspiring, really. When I had the opportunity to look over the files of my future colleagues, I couldn't resist. I don't want to sound boastful, but silver level clearance has its advantages.
Monty winks.
What did you see in my file?
Monty makes a ring with his thumb and forefinger.
You were number 63,784 on the waiting list, but you were lucky enough to get into the dome after only 16 months. Besides that, zero, nada, absolutely nothing. You're a dark horse for both the Foundation and myself. How exactly did you end up in this wing?
Okay, so we've got different options here, and we picked orange wing, so it's giving us like orange wing options. Okay. Answer that you've come to terms with your criminal past and intend to mend your ways. Sneer, you don't You're going to raise a real ruckus and build your own gang. Explained that you didn't have much choice. It was dome or like prison. I've come to answer from my criminal past, but let's see how well Chad Leonard is able to answer for his crimes.
James gives you an encouraging but dry smile.
It's never too late to begin anew. Or so it's written in the official Cronus leaflet.
An uncomfortable silence rises between you, and Monty abruptly changes the subject. He taps the narrow illuminator panel with one finger.
Look, there's a storm rising. The lightning is strange. Green. Should lightning be green? This is my first sandstorm.
It's because the Ascended Leaf has ascended into this game, and the lightning has turned green. My friend, Silverwing is not available because we don't have it. Okay.
The thin, pale young woman is sitting at the window, leaning against the illuminator. The glass is slightly fogged with her breath. She turns to you. Her shiny badge reads Tomoko Kimura, physiologist.
We've crossed the border. No way back now. Even traveling by the funicular wasn't so thrilling.
The white presses small hands to her blushing cheeks.
You were thinking, why have no children been born under the dome? I've got a working hypothesis, but I'm not ready to share it yet.
She says softly, as if answering a question you didn't ask.
Okay, if we had 5 perception, we could have picked something there, but shit. Okay. That's what you meant by we've crossed the border.
Kimura shoots you a surprised look.
You're familiar with the details of the briefing, right? To put it simply, the dome is a selectively permeable environment.
The white draws an invisible hemisphere in the air.
Inorganic objects may exit the dome without difficulty, but any living creature dies if transported back to the outside world. That's why we're all stuck here for an indefinite period of time.
Don't have sense to do the first option. Wonder out aloud why things happen that way.
Kimura is eyeing the dome's mesh, glittering in the sunlight.
Supposedly, it's something to do with the atmospheric composition, but it's a weak theory. The difference of the air within the dome is so insignificant as to fall within the margin of error. Or to put it more simply, there is no difference.
She shoots a quick glance at the silver and lowers her voice.
I heard a rumor, or a conspiracy theory, that we can leave the dome at any time. We've simply been told we can't. If you ever decide to test this hypothesis, don't forget to leave me something in your will.
Okay. Let's see, who are you?
A man with a mustache and a blue jumpsuit is standing at the window, studying the construction site below through the occasional break in the clouds. His badge reads Igor Patan. The blue taps on the glass with one finger and gestures you to come and take a look. Seems like he doesn't speak English.
Okay, so since I took the influence points, I can talk to this guy. Let's see.
Using sign language, mimicry, and all of your artistic talent, you're able to communicate with the planner. Once he's sure you're watching, Patanin points up in the direction of Spire Station, from which you departed a few minutes ago. He sketches the outline of the station on a broad, foggy section of glass. Once he's finished, the blue turns to you with a delighted expression.
Okay, well, let's go through these, I suppose. Ask him how about the station's dimensions.
The blue begins to mark up his diagram with a series of footnotes and numbers. Turns out the station's ring diameter is a bit more than 1,500 meters. Its height above the dome is 317 meters, and the total height of the spire, including the loading docks, is nearly 720 meters.
Okay, ask him about the station's function.
With a series of confident strokes, the planner delineates the capsule's movement scheme, drivetrain, and massive hydraulic brakes on the glass.
And the purpose.
This time, Igor is quite laconic. He pauses, then confidently writes cargo and personnel in block letters, and draws an arrow pointing downward. Beside it, he writes relics and draws an arrow pointing up. His R is turned back to front.
Okay, thank you.
The engineer stops you with a gesture, and after rummaging through his pockets, offers you a small candy. There is a picture of a crayfish on the white wrapper. Is this candy crayfish flavored?
Thank you. And I'm gonna put this candy gently in my mouth.
It's surprisingly spongy and tooth-achingly sweet.
Ooh.
You can only wonder what it has to do with crayfish.
Okay. Let's talk to these two.
The orange is dressed in a new jumpsuit. The shiny badge on his chest reads, Quentin Bisley, laborer.
Continue.
He's side-eyeing the screen skeptically. Despite his tired, grim expression, his gaze is open and friendly. However, the general impression is unmistakable. There's something frightening about Bisley.
How'd you end up in prison then, Bisley?
The orange's face stretches into a broad smile, bearing his dentures to the world.
Like everyone, duh. In a black car, under guard. There's other guys too, the ones who go through the front door.
He nods at the black-winged woman beside him. Her nose wrinkles in displeasure, but she says nothing. As you're about to step away, Bisley nudges you on the thigh, at the same time pressing something cold and metallic into your hand.
Ooh.
You open your hand to discover a pair of lock picks.
Lockpicks.
Just in case.
I guess I
Bisley
am the
whispers with a
master
wink.
of unlocking. Return the wink. You can see the lock pins move away. I loudly inform the back wing guard. Ooh. Shit. Shit. Do you know what? I'm gonna form the guard. I'm gonna have the black wing guys on my side. I'm gonna play both sides. I don't know. I'm just going to inform the black wings that Beasley just handed me a set of lockpicks.
The orange's face rapidly changes color, and he spits viciously on your jumpsuit. The black clouts him solidly on the ear.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
She barks. She nods approvingly.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's have a word with you.
A wiry woman in black wing overalls gestures imperiously for you to approach.
You keep your hands where I can see them.
Can you remove my cuffs after what I've just done?
Elsa's expression runs from shock to amusement, then settles on a confused smirk. Looks like you've given her a good laugh, at least.
What? No way.
Serious? After all that, can I get out of here now?
Stopping by the door's porthole, you watch as the ground slowly approaches. It looks brown-black through the tinted glass, and smoky blue at the horizon. It almost seems like the clouds are pulling apart there. You carefully review your briefing as you look downwards. When you arrive, they'll deliver you to the base, and you'll be assigned to one of the dome's many construction sites. Though even working all day beneath the burning sun would be preferable to being a participant of the White Wings experiments. You were told about those experiments during the briefing, too. Just as you're about to move away from the window, you notice a whirlwind beginning to form above the ochre plain. The gathering storm drifts unhurriedly above the desert, a crown of green lightning flashing at its core. Clearly no ordinary weather phenomenon. It must be one of those anomalies. You freeze by the window, unable to avert your gaze.
Okay. Stay where you are and see if you can try and spot the mysterious four-fiber structures until landing.
The outlines of the landing site, blurred by clouds of dust, appear behind the greenish glass of the porthole. The capsule shudders as the braking devices engage.
Okay. I'm invested so far. Okay, now what? Let's go find something to do. Let's talk to this guy.
Come here. Come on now, or you'll miss everything.
A cheerful man in a white lab coat grabs you by the sleeve. A badge reading Ludovico Nuzzi, scientific analyst, export department, dangles loosely on his clean uniform, which still smells pungently of washing powder.
Look over there.
He points upward with a sharp, wide gesture and hands you his field binoculars.
Take the binoculars and see what he's pointing. Refuse, ask him what scientific analyst department means. Tell me you need to go. I'll take a look.
You raise the binoculars to your eyes. Under fourfold magnification, the whirling cloud above the rust-colored plains looks even stranger. Its core glows with flickering green light and flashes rhythmically, and that rhythm seems to form a complicated pattern. Nuzzi bends close to your ear.
Fascinating. Do you want me to bring some filters? If we intercept the red and blue spectrums, we'll see something amazing. It's like a signal, some kind of message.
Don't have the reconnaissance skill to probe that. Ask him what exactly we're looking at.
I don't know.
Ludovico laughs unnervingly and snatches the binoculars from your hands. With the binoculars raised to his eyes, he minutely adjusts the focus.
It's a massive whirlwind north of Concord, and not merely some desert sandstorm. That's an anomaly. I hope it lasts long enough for me to make a proper observation.
What does the scientific analyst export department mean?
The scientist looks blankly at you, then down at his lab coat.
Ah, this? This?
He lets out a blaring laugh. Ludovico points at the building behind him.
I work in Concord Station, categorizing relics. My job is to classify them by rarity. Then the blues package them, silvers issue the documentation, and oranges move them to the cargo capsule. Just like the one you arrived in.
Nuzzi points upward.
Then the capsule takes the relics way up there, all the way to the spire, then to Crystal Sands by the funicular. They get auctioned off and turned into money. It's not like I endorse this, but we all like ourselves a good paycheck, right?
He offers you his binoculars once again.
Do you want to have a look at the spire? It's amazing. But then, you can look at the spire anytime. Now that sandstorm, that's what's truly amazing.
I'm out of here.
Nuzzi looks from you to the capsule and to the landing terminal entrance. He flings his arms out.
Oh, mi scusi. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. You'd better get going or you'll be late for check-in. Your colleagues are already inside, and the storm is growing stronger. Yeah, the storm is growing stronger.
The white mutters in fascination, eyes glued to his binoculars, which is fixed on the spinning whirl of clouds.
Okay.
Hello again.
Who's this? I didn't talk to you twice, my friend.
It was nice chatting.
It's all shaky out here. What's going on? Oh, I can twist the cameras. Good. Who are you? Wait, where am I? Let's just stay put. Get inside. Crazy out here. Okay, who's this guy? Talk to me, sir.
How can I help?
What are you doing? the blue win to answer this. Right, say I've learned a ring for now. I want to check something in the sentence. I thought he voiced over everything. Okay, just making sure everything is set. What's my graphics set at? Nice. Okay. Not this game, look, not that this game would take that much power, I would imagine. Right, so everything is set. Let me just talk to you again to see what if we got anything for us. Oh, no. Okay. I'm sure you do. What's this? Trade. Drinks vending machine. I doubt we have any money on us right now. Wayward cigarettes. They sound good to me. Monty James. A silver wearing thick glittering spectacles is sitting on the orange couch, nervously fingering his badge. Good on. He reads Monty James, a large suitcase rests at his feet with a leaflet about the dome perched on top.
Hello.
Wow, I remember. We're just talking with you on the ride down, I think. Ah, it's you. How did you like it inside the dome? Say you're not ready to answer that yet. Not enough time has passed. I've expected something more. The silver adjusts the spectacles. You don't say at first. You're bubbling with enthusiasm. Both Crystal Sands. What's Crystal Sands? The city at the foot of the dome. It is where... It's from here fresh provisions, weapons, and equipment. Okay. The spire is the big station above us. Quite impressive. One must admit, you look at them and feel like you're making history, and then you discover they somehow left. You have the new recruits list. Anyway, he jokes. Right now, there are more important things to worry about. Let's see, offer... They're trying to register him at the terminal. We can barter with these people as well, I noticed. What does this mean? Oh, he has shit. Everybody has stuff on them as well, that's cool. Okay, what do we have on us? Chad Leonard. Combon's third letter from Cronus. Can I offer the registry? Are you for real? That would be incredibly kind of you. Quest added. Okay.
Come back again.
So we've picked up our first quest. Where's our journal? Character. We've got all our perks, ability stats, the data, infantry. What's this? Scanner. Quest item. Okay. Reputation. But okay. Factions. I haven't met any factions yet, but reputation with black wing, orange wing source. Oh, this is going to be. I like this. Looks like there's a lot to this map. Dome. How big is this dome? So we're here. Okay. Okay, let's just have a look around. What's in here? Toilets. The toilet. What's in this janitor's gear? We've got disinfectant. Yes, please. We've got some blank soap. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get for now. Quenched first. Use the mirror. You wait. What did I get for that? Self-confidence. Okay. And, I don't know, what's in here? A simple lockpick. Plastics. Okay, we'll have to figure this out. Let's check out this toilet. The toilet. It. I mean, there's all these status things buffing up like relieved and shit. What's all this up here? Clayfish candy. Free initiative, I'm glad I added. Self-confidence gives me 1 charisma. So actually doing these things, like looking in the mirror and flushing the toilet, gives you shit. I like it. Right, whatever, let's go. I like that you can do it though. Let's use the terminal.
Employee.
Your Selectron has not been
Registration.
properly
Pretty soon the
authorized.
dome is gonna be nothing but a
Please visit the
gigantic
reception desk to register.
A tall receptionist watches you from behind his desk with a bored, haughty look. He waves impatiently at you to approach. The receptionist doesn't bother to hide his disgust at your orange uniform. He nods at you wordlessly, as if unwilling to waste his breath speaking to you. His metallic name tag reads Dean Rayhet.
Dean Rayhet. I'm Chad Leonard.
The administrator slaps himself on the forehead.
Ah, I almost forgot the regulation pre-registration greeting. Just a second.
Rayhet produces a reel-to-reel tape recorder from beneath the desk, rewinds the tape to the beginning, and presses play. The speakers explode with a harsh, crackling sound, over which the tick-tick of a metronome slowly grows louder. Solemn music begins to play, and the administrator's face takes on a serious expression.
Dear employee, on behalf of the Cronus Foundation, I, Administrator Dean Rayhet, welcome you to your new life under the dome.
The administrator clears his throat and continues.
By joining our company, you choose the path of science and progress. You are among mankind's best, and we ask that you live up to this.
Dean squints down at the monitor.
Deserve this title. Do your job honestly. Obey the law. Respect your colleagues and...
The music fades, and the administrator finishes his speech.
And together we will build the best possible future for all mankind.
Dean puts the tape recorder away.
Now that we're done with the official greeting, I'll register you and upgrade your Selectron. Okay?
It's a Selectron. ID card, okay. Look around. Okay, I'm ready.
Dean's hands hover over the keyboard. He gives you a nod.
I went past the information that I've already got. I don't want to change anything. I guess I'll just ask me to change my character.
Before setting it next to the keyboard and entering the information into the database. Rayhet scans the computer screen.
So your position in the waiting list was 63,784. You've been assigned to Magellan Station. A special bus will bring you there after a series of briefings. Please pass me your Selectron so I can update the firmware.
Dean snaps the docking port of your pass to a recess in the casing of his computer. The administrator puts your Selectron on the desktop and pushes it toward you.
This firmware gives you access to all of the orange infrastructure. The orange elevator, though it's out of order right now, the residential level, the utility rooms, and limited access to a few other areas for cleaning. One more thing. Please don't try to upgrade the Selectron yourself.
Dean continues.
All new employees have a short list of tasks to perform on arrival. Do you want to hear all the details or just the short version?
I'll take the short version.
Rayhet snorts.
To make it short, get your uniform from storage, your weapons from the armory, pass the Psi abilities test, and complete your weapons training at the training zone. Then learn how to use the scanner, avoid anomalies, and properly catalog anything you observe. Last, go to the waiting room and wait for the bus to Magellan.
Dean sits back in his armchair.
That's it. I hope there aren't any questions.
I have more questions.
Rayhet claps his hands in satisfaction.
Great.
He reaches for the tape recorder, but thinks better of it.
Protocol calls for a little welcoming preamble, but dash it all, that's nonsense. Welcome to Concord Station.
As he's about to turn away, Dean suddenly remembers something.
Oh yes, I sent your mail to your Kairos. Check your new messages. Well, that's all, I think.
What do you have this to trade me? A stack of documents, glue, a crayfish candy, scissors, energon. Okay. It's probably best to check people and see what they do have every now and then.
Cronus Corporation
Register month. Hang on. Monty James. That's the guy giving me his badge earlier on. register Monty James, or we could register him in Orange Wing with me. Or, but, if we put him, no. You're coming with me. You have great fun registering Monty as a dangerous multiple murderer assigned to Orange Wing and promised a career of dishwasher and porcelain sanitation. The relic, object of the forefathers material, okay. Let's go tell Monty the good news.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully.
Where is Monty? Oh, there he is. He's gonna love it.
Just right, Mr.
Monty, I have registered you in Orange Winger as a funny prank, my friend. You what? You think this is a game? Do you have any concept of the bureaucracy here? Do you know how many forms I have to fill out before? Oh, never mind that. He presses his finger to his temples and his head. Well, thank you. You were a big damn help. You weren't getting in.
I hope to see you again soon.
I'm sure you do. Right, do we have a level up? Did we get a level up? No, we didn't. I thought we did. I thought we got like something there, but we didn't. Okay.
Cronus Corporation reminds you. Please use a public terminal to access your account. Thank you.
Guide to the world of the future. When the dome was found, a small research camp was built nearby. Thanks to the efforts of
Who are you?
Well, hello there.
was only the beginning. Around the aperture
Administrator. What have you got?
it's a pure engineering miracle. Welcome. We are Cronus, your reliable guide to the world of the future.
Can I go through to the waiting room?
Small research camp was built nearby. Thanks to the efforts
Persuade her. You
become a city.
don't need training because you. I know everything. Yep, I know everything already.
See ya.
There was nothing in this box. Quite disappointing. What about you, box?
Attention, attention.
We've got matches
Carefully.
that will help when I'm trying to burn things down, maybe.
Prize will be forfeit.
What's in here anyway? Quest updated. Newcomer. What's this down here? Activate stealth. Oh. Okay. What exactly is this place I've walked into? Robocharger. Okay, I can recharge robots. I wonder if I can. Is that like just NPCs maybe, or do I get companion robot things? Who knows? Let's see what's in this. Door to landing track. No, I don't want to go back outside. Let's stay inside. Let's see. Let's go back around here. Right. see, who are you?
Behind the storage counter, you see a small, neat guy. His gingery hair shines with something like brilliantine. His badge says Sidney Maynard, storekeeper. The silver perks up at your approach. A thick logbook appears at once from under the counter. Sidney puts on thick glasses that seem to age him 5 decades in an instant and studies the lined pages. The silver taps his finger on the glass.
Slide your hands through the window, and I'll remove your handcuffs. That's better. Looks like you haven't received your uniform yet. And by the way, I don't just pass out equipment. I'm also available for trade. Interested?
Issue my equipment, please, sir.
Maynard adjusts his glasses in a businesslike manner.
Before I give you the uniform, please listen to these short instructions.
I'm listening.
Sidney fiddles with his hairstyle.
So, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Life under the dome can be dangerous. You may get shot, spill acid on yourself, get electrocuted, or suffer the effects of a dangerous anomaly. You may also freeze to death or get fried. That's why it's important to wear protective equipment when traveling outdoors. Of course, in hazardous situations, the equipment will get damaged, and the more it's damaged, the more often one has to repair it.
The silver steps back from his counter to indicate the repair kit boxes piled in the back of the warehouse. He points back at the shelves behind him.
We've got repair kits for this gear. There are Blue Wing specialists ready to help you at any large base, of course, but they're not always available. So, you'd better learn how to use repair kits and workbenches on your own. It's a useful skill.
Sidney rests the laptop on the desk.
That's all the instructions. Now,
The silver disappears into the back for a while and returns with a small package. Unfolding the package, Maynard shows you a brand spanking new uniform. Sidney fingers an orange jacket, pants, and heavy boots.
jackpot! You got a brand new set. Don't be surprised. Some folks in Orange Wing have to make do with rags.
He raises a finger.
Jesus.
One more important thing. In accordance with Order 16-225, helmets and gloves are not issued, but they're available for purchase from me. Please bear in mind that a full set includes headgear or a mask, jacket, trousers, gloves, and boots.
Sidney hands you the package.
Here's your uniform. Enjoy.
What have you got for sale?
Sidney adjusts his glasses.
Sure, I'll show you what we've got. You know, we're pretty well stocked here in Concord. Take a look.
Sidney scribbles something in his logbook.
Please come back anytime if you need something.
So what did I get? I got boots, pants, and a jacket. I've got $40 engineer's cap. Maybe, I can afford an engineer's cap. Maybe I can sell him some matches. Wait, that's the soap. Here, have some soap and disinfectant. I mean, is there anything? It does do stuff, yeah. You can have this. You can have my matches. And the plastic. And I will take this. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough. No, I didn't. Do disinfectant. And the robo charger. I still don't have enough. Oh, I should have enough. Why is this a bad deal for me? I don't get it. Alright, let's just sell the plastic. Oh, because I didn't transfer it. Right, I see. Take the matches, take the order, take the disinfectant. Take this. Give me the engineer hat, or the night watch hat.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully.
Do I have a weapon yet? No, I don't. Okay.
Your life will be forfeit.
The aperture at the top of the dome.
Let's see.
Anything urgent, Mr. Crutcher?
See him. I think I'm gonna punch him one day. What's that say? Gives suicidal orders?
It's still class 1.
What else does it say about
Going
these
to
people?
violate protocol.
Gives generous promises. Cigarette withdrawal. Okay.
Correct your report if you have to, and don't act so innocent.
Who are you? I'm just gonna see what you have to say.
The smell of good tobacco wafts off this tall, portly woman from a meter away. A black lacquered pipe, an open logbook full of signatures, and a metal flip calendar sit on the counter in front of her. A small nameplate reads, Margarita Tkachenko. The woman fixes her coppery hair with one hand and casually lights her pipe.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Her voice is deep and gravelly.
Ask her for your personal weapon.
Margarita thumbs back a couple of pages in her logbook.
I see. This was your first receipt.
She glances at her Kairos, looks at you, snorts, and retreats to the shelves. Tkachenko returns a couple of minutes later, carrying a device looking like an industrial-sized pneumatic staple gun. She looks at the thing in her hands, and then at you, enjoying your reaction.
This here's called the Kraut. It's a pneumatic gun for staples and nails. It's not technically a weapon, but when has that ever bothered you oranges?
It's obvious this isn't Tkachenko's first time demonstrating the Kraut. She retracts the attached blade and shows you how air is forced into the cylinder to create pressure for shooting. When she's finished, she sets the weapon on the counter in front of you.
The second one seems like a bit of a crazy... Could I even get away with that second one? Take the weapon in one hand and point it to and declare this is my turf. Accept the weapon carefully with the barrel aimed downward, like you were trained. Gather the weapon and sling it over your shoulder. I feel like pointing it, to be honest, but let's not go crazy just yet.
Margarita shakes her head disapprovingly.
Try not to shoot yourself in the foot. The nail gun's got a hair trigger.
What's the drawbacks?
Tkachenko takes a leisurely draw on her pipe.
If you ask me, there are tons of pluses. You won't accidentally kill anyone, and the Kraut doesn't need cartridges. Very practical.
Well, that was a good thing I didn't point it at her and try and take over right away. What about servicing?
The black is taken aback by your question. She spreads her hands, never letting go of her pipe. The armorer shrugs, puffing indifferently on her pipe.
It's the least I could do. We have a requisition list from the Silvers. For free, you receive only rubbish. If you want the real deal, check out the weaponry shop. Or me. Sign your name in the meantime. And one last thing.
Margarita points at the nail gun and hands you a few cylinders.
You can load it with more than just nails. Pebbles, glass, screws, coins. You can basically scavenge your own ammo. Though additional cylinders are only issued with a signature that you'll never get from those bloody bureaucrats. So if you need more, you'd better find or barter for them. Or craft them on your own. A useful skill. You'll see.
Leaning over the counter, the black points somewhere off to one side.
Now it's time for your training. Fatherby is already waiting for you by the big gate. He's a bit dotty, but a good man nonetheless. But before the training zone, go see that wizard guy with his toothpicks. Be careful around him, though. Don't let him pitch you a line. Psychic my ass.
She winces in disgust.
Okay. At least we've got a weapon. Do we need the equipped? Yeah. High-tech weapon, start gun. Why is this a high-tech weapon? I fucking didn't take any high-tech. I took light weapons. Of course I get a high-tech gun to start me off. The door's locked. Who's this guy?
A lean silver with thick black hair and a huge cigar clamped in his teeth is sitting in front of you. As you approach, he flashes a sly grin and slowly raises an outstretched hand above the table. Something really weird happens. All the paper clips, pencils, scattered toothpicks, and bits of trash float up from the table and hang in the air. The silver badge reading Andre Mihai, Science Instructor, floats up as well.
Approach the table if nothing unusual has happened.
Here for the briefing, huh? Shall we get to it?
He takes the cigar out of his mouth and exhales a lush cloud of smoke.
Say yeah, sure, I'm ready.
The silver props his elbows on the table.
Anyway, here's the deal. It's more profitable for people with a high psyche to study psionics. Give me your hand.
Not waiting for an answer, he grabs your hand with strong, dark fingers. Andre gropes your hand briefly, then lets go, disappointed.
The pills, huh? The anti-migraine, sleeping pills, neuroleptics, downers. What do you mean you don't take them? Well, off you go then. That means no talent, huh? Why waste time? No wasting time now. But alas, regulations demand it, so I'll give you a glove too. Regulations, huh?
The silver takes a thin glove covered in talc from his desk and passes it to you.
Look, a glove, right? But it isn't just a glove. This is an ooh mama, hold me tight glove. It takes energy from your noggin, your psyche, and pew, concentrates it.
He counts off on his fingers.
Learn psionics. Put on the glove. Transform energy into the necessary shape. That's the whole briefing. Simple? Simple. Now to your questions, huh?
Do we equip... What's his weapon all bit over his head? Let's check to see if we can... Do we have gloves? Do we have the equipped? Huh. Psychic glove.
Mihai smiles around his cigar.
Right, I don't know. No, if he sees me searching that, he'll probably crack up.
I'll complain to the Silvers about that idiot. They'll take the appropriate... I can see you, you know.
An engineer in a bright blue jacket is tinkering with the door lock, cursing under his breath non-stop. Blowing a curly strand of hair off his forehead, he turns to you.
Tell your orange crony I'm gonna stick this chewing gum where the sun don't shine. Just arrived and he's already damaging property. Mind you, he fucked you over as well. You'll have to wait until I get this sorted out. If you ask me, they're too gracious about those guys over on Crystal Sands.
The technician points angrily at the lock on the door. His badge reads, Maxim Penkovsky, technician.
Can you open the door?
Penkovsky grunts angrily.
I wish I could. I'm gonna have to disassemble, clean, and reassemble it to get it working. It's work I don't need, and all thanks to some idiot.
Maxime extracts a thin, sharp, precision probe from behind his ear and dangles it in front of you.
As an orange, I'm sure you know what this is. But in case you don't, I can teach you to pick locks. It's a useful skill. You'll see.
He looks at you expectantly.
I would like to learn this.
The blue's getting excited.
All right, looky here.
Penkovsky presses his pick lock, and an odd device resembling a hybrid of a screwdriver and a can opener into your hand.
Using a mechanical pick lock is easy peasy. No special skill required. They wear out after a few locks. while the old-fashioned kind is another thing entirely. Cheap, one use. But one has to know how to use it right. That's a tool for a master.
Maxime takes out another pick lock and crouches by the door. He gives you a quick lesson on how to pick a lock.
By the way, you can carry your tools in your belt. It's much handier to have them right there.
Penkovsky shows you his utility belt, where he keeps all kinds of tools and gadgets.
Actually, finding tools under the dome is no problem at all. There are even devices for hacking terminals and so on.
Maxime hoists up his belt. The blue solemnly raises his index finger.
And one more thing. Always use brand name stuff if you can. Groovy produces good kits. Modus and Supercolor do too. They've all got fat contracts with Cronus, so they care about quality.
He looks at the door again.
Damn these locks. Though I'd rather be doing this than fixing hab pods. Those are a real pain in the ass.
Penkovsky gives you a patronizing look.
Because they're poorly made, warped from the heat, and the filters aren't worth a damn. The modules were constructed by marketing managers, not engineers. Building a city in the desert was also their idea. This project is all about PR. Cronus wants to show the world how tough they are.
Okay. Got some lockpicks.
I repeat, get a lockpick and attach it to your utility belt. And then, apply it to the door. Yes, apply is the proper word.
What's... So these two... I don't know. There's a lot to this, right? Where are we to go now?
I repeat, get a lockpick and attach it to your utility belt. And then, apply it to the door. Yes, apply is the proper word.
Right, so you have to go into your character and apply the lockpick.
You're doing great. All right, off you go. I'll keep working on this lock because of that orange. Hey-oh.
Drinks finish.
Welcome under the dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Come on, don't be shy.
Okay. In case you want to tell me about remarkable career opportunities, conviction. Says your time is precious, indeed, and you're not going to waste it on such rubbish. Intimidation, snap at her. You're fed up to the neck with the Cronus advertising. Yep, I would be. Did I feel? Maybe you could just take a leaflet. She sounds like lips trembling. I will take the leaflet.
I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Hey.
You see a tall scientist in a white lab coat, bathed in the dim lamplight. He almost appears to be hovering above the laboratory floor. The man turns at your footsteps. He's holding a paper clipboard and a pencil. His shimmering silver badge reads Sebastian Van Olden. He glances from you to the glittering watch on his wrist.
I want us to respect one another's time. Please speak loudly, clearly, and to the point. You must be the newcomer I was told about. Nice to meet you.
Finished with his unusual greeting, he offers you his thin hand.
Skip the greeting and ask him to train you as quickly as possible.
The amiability in Van Olden's eyes winks out like a light. He looks at you coldly, but calmly.
My instructions will take as long as I deem necessary. I lecture, you listen. Am I clear?
Mm-hmm.
The scientist puts the clipboard aside, raises his watch for a closer look, and sets the timer. He shows you his watch dial.
According to the rules of this briefing, I have to touch on a large number of topics. Therefore, I will do so very briefly. Do not interrupt me. When I'm finished, I'll answer your questions. Within regulations, of course.
Sebastian produces his handheld and clicks some buttons.
I checked your scanner. It's working and is connected to the Minerva database. Everything you scan will earn you Kronos or Forefathers knowledge points.
Our honest work will make
What?
the world a
The
better
instructor
place.
watches you
The
with
world a
displeasure.
better place.
Are you listening?
No.
Scan everything that might be of scientific interest. First of all, anomalies. They could be dangerous. Make sure to always have medication with you.
He places a canvas pouch in your hand.
This pouch is full of bolts. You can temporarily discharge an anomaly by throwing a bolt into it. It's primitive, but reliable.
Van Olden pushes a button on his stopwatch.
So, my oral briefing fell within the allotted span of time. Any questions you want to ask me?
What is the Minerva database? Or where is it?
Sebastian
What
snorts
is it?
skeptically.
Oh, great. You're even ignorant of the basics. Minerva is a mainframe located at Magellan Base, where you'll be going soon, by the way. The Minerva disk stores the database containing every piece of information about the Dome and the company's employees. It is thanks to this scanning that the database is constantly updated. Are you ready for the second part of the briefing, or do you have any more questions?
Oh, I have
The
more.
instructor looks at his chronometer again.
What's the difference between these points?
The white scowls in annoyance.
Do you know anything at all? What did you come under the Dome for anyway? You get knowledge points for scanning objects. For scanning anomalies and relics, you receive Forefather points. Scanning the company's property and employees, living or dead, earns you Kronos knowledge points.
He explains with a sagacious expression.
You can exchange knowledge points for medication and equipment as part of the volunteer research program. Are you ready for the next part? The clock is ticking.
The
How do we-
instructor taps his watch meaningfully.
How do we scan these objects?
Sebastian pulls a scanner from his pocket.
I will demonstrate this only once.
Only
To
once.
switch on the scanner, press the button on the right side of the manipulator housing. The scanning beam is narrow. It's intended to focus on one object at a time.
Van Olden turns on the scanner and continues.
My advice is to scan anything that might be of scientific or statistical interest. Relics, Forefathers objects, automatic doors, vehicles, vending machines, deceased employees.
He turns the screen so you can see it.
The scanner automatically transmits data to the Minerva system, and you receive knowledge points. Do you have any questions, or can we proceed to the practical part of our briefing?
What's the medications needed for anomalies?
You'll need some one-use stimulator injectors, bandages to stop bleeding, and anti-radiation agents and radio protectors, including ARAD-3.
The white ticks these off on his fingers. He produces a black-capped, transparent plastic jar out of his pocket.
According to protocol, you should have this medicine. I'll give it to you as soon as we proceed to the practical part of the briefing. Are you ready, by the way, or do you have any questions?
What does this bolt do? How do I work it?
The researcher winces.
Why do I have to spell out every single thing for you? Take a bolt, throw it at the anomaly, and it goes off. Any more questions?
I have the more questions. I have the more questions.
The scientist glances at his watch again.
You're within the time limit for questions. The next step is training in the artificial eco-zone.
He rests one finger on the button in preparation to start the timer.
You're going to go downstairs and scan relics. I will be monitoring your progress. Please note there are several radioactive anomalies in the eco-zone. These are the same conditions you'll be working in the field. Radioactive zones and relics are quite common under the dome.
He smoothly extracts a jar of yellow pills from his pocket.
Here's your ARAD-3. And one more thing. Just a moment.
Oh shit, what happened there? Okay.
Excursion. New world. Technology.
This must be the arts, the zone that he was talking about.
Please stand by for decontamination to end.
From the inside, with me, Victoria LeGrand. As you can see, there are endless solar panels in the western region.
Van Olden gestures back at the eco-zone.
You haven't completed scanning everything yet. Finish the task first.
Okay, scan. I don't understand how I'm using this thing, but I guess this is why it's training. I guess this is.
Around the anomalies. Touch one of them. Don't touch the relics with your hands, employee. Use your scanner. Radiation sickness will not add to your knowledge. Journal entry. A successful scanning attempt. You're doing all right so far. Go ahead. I'll keep an eye on you and make sure you don't screw it up.
I keep touching the bloody thing.
Journal entry. 2 objects scanned. And again, watch out for anomalies. Touch one and you'll be injured. Toss a bolt at the anomaly to discharge it.
I don't get why a bolt would do that. And they come back? Okay. Okay, I got a level up there. Oh, irradiated. I'm dumb. Right, let's just figure this out. Do I need to scan anything else? Or is he happy? Can I scan the box? No. We've got capsules for what? Don't know what that is, but art free. Rad Force, Rad Force. Are you happy?
Sebastian meets you on the platform.
Your finishing time is within the acceptable range.
He clicks the stopwatch button, fixing the result time. The scientist turns back to his notes.
Not bad. One question. You observed several anomalies while scanning. Why do you think they appeared? I'd like to hear your opinion.
Okay, I've only got one option there, so I don't know the cause, but I heard that from the other oranges about the consequences.
The scientist assumes a superior expression.
I knew you'd come up with something like that. I see you understand nothing about the nature of anomalies. So let me add a couple of points.
He glances at the shimmering blue light in the eco-zone.
The truth is, we don't know the precise reason for these phenomenon either. We actually know nothing, no matter how much we try to convince ourselves otherwise.
Sebastian points a thin finger at the clustered lightning.
I personally believe that the anomalies are the dome's security mechanism. The ones you saw are relatively harmless, but there are different anomalies in the desert, phenomenon that toy with the human mind.
Van Olden clasps his hands behind his back.
I know you don't care, but I'll say it anyway. Scientists today are required to be wonder workers who can heal cancer with a wave of their hand and solve the secrets of the universe during their coffee break. For some reason, no one wants to understand that fundamental science is always an investment in the future. It produces no answers here and now.
Right, so continue.
The White's gaze strays back to his clipboard.
If something terrible happens under the dome one day, and I'm sure it will, science will protect no one. That is all. Off you go.
He's not in the mood.
Please stand by for decontamination to end. The dome from the inside.
At least I got decontaminated.
Victoria LeGrand.
Holographic table. Can I scan this? No.
In the western region behind me, the sun reflects.
Okay, what does the desk all about? Let's see. Go east. Oh, it's just a map. Not fussed. It's not right now anyway. I don't want to steal anything from janitor's cards. It doesn't say steal though.
Wilderness, you'll say. And I fully agree with you.
That could be a weapon.
But what if I told you that in a year you'll be lying by a swimming pool, sipping a margarita right on this spot? Sounds like a sci-fi story. But we aren't strangers to sci-fi here. The detailed plans are ready. And according to them, there will soon be a real resort city in the west. With bars, casinos, spas.
I thought I could scam people, but it doesn't seem to let me, so I'll just continue talking to people.
I don't like you.
Do you like your job? Yes, of course. Those are vitamins.
I hope to see you again soon.
Do these ones not...
All ears.
I don't think these guys have quests for me, do they? Or do they? I think they do, actually. Hang on. What are you doing? Changing light bulbs. How do you like it? It's warm, friendly staff, good food, with good prospects. I doubt it. Administration takes good care of us all. I like it here. Doubt it. Ask him what advice you have for a newcomer. Be polite and friendly. I am not going to be doing that. Not a chance. Well done. Good boy. Right.
Plans are ready.
Right. Where are we heading? Have I spoken to this guy yet? I can't tell.
A middle-aged black is sitting behind the counter with his hands in his lap. The buttons and zippers on his uniform are polished to a shine, and even his badge, Winston Botherby, instructor, has been buffed so much it hurts to look at it. Botherby frowns as you approach.
Your first act is being late for the briefing. You going to be late for your funeral as well?
I want my military training. Give it.
Black looks you over.
Yes, I see the weapon received check mark. Looks like you are fully prepared to disappoint me. You are prepared, right, employee?
Mm-hmm.
Botherby leans over the counter and directs you to the doors.
Behind this door is a combat simulation computer. Launch it and begin your course.
He raises his index finger.
The conditions in the training zone closely simulate those one would experience in the field. Your goal is to avoid getting lost and dying of dehydration. And try to aim the barrel away from yourself when shooting.
Pulling a notepad from his pocket, the instructor jots down your name.
Your goal is to hit 3 targets. I'm going to monitor you and advise as necessary. And try not to burst into tears.
Just scream in his face. Right, where are we going? Okay, start the program, proceed to training zone. So this is my first fight, so I need to get used to this. Good shit. Let's see, get round the back. I've run out of AP. Shit, I'll get up here. Over here, can we reach him from there? Shoot! Got you. Okay, so that's the combat seems like it'd be fun. We'll have to see what kind of enemies we've got. Are you happy?
I don't like you.
Fair enough. I can attack.
Botherby nods grandly.
Because I have my weapon out.
Training without making a total fool of yourself. Congratulations. I'll send a report up the chain about your completely unanticipated success. You're dismissed, employee.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Dome from the Inside with me, Victoria LeGrand.
That was weird. It is an indie game after all, but so far it seems alright. I wouldn't mind getting oh shit outside. Give me a second. I'll be back with you in a moment. Just gonna grab a drink. Bear with me.
Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place. Attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit. Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place.
Right, let's keep going. Let's see. Repetition with Blackwing seems to be alright. Orange Wing has -5. He's pissed because I touted on his lockpicks.
Attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
That's detailed, like, okay. Where am I?
What an inhospitable wilderness, you'll say. And I fully agree.
She,
An amazing excursion.
I thought she was crying because of me, right? What's this gun thing over his head? Have I to finish something here?
Mihai spreads his hands good-naturedly as if to say, "You're welcome." The toothpicks on the table skitter around for a moment, arranging themselves into a curse word. The silver laughs loudly at his joke. The cigar falls from his mouth to float in the air, ash flaking weightlessly from the tip.
Can you tell me about the origins of this shit?
The silver takes a pull at his cigar and releases a self-important puff of smoke.
Psionics. It's a gift for all of us. The forefathers took off someplace. Poof, gone. Only the dome remains. And this. Psionics, huh?
He rocks back in his armchair, puffing on his cigar. The toothpicks again slowly rise up from the table. Mihai spreads his dark hands. Toothpicks hover around his head in a kind of halo.
Scientists say everyone has an organic skill called psyche. You have it, I have it, everyone has it, huh? Big psyche, you got talents. Small psyche, no talents. You'll need to carry a lighter all your life.
Okay, let's go. I just feel like I just feel like there's something to be doing here. Hold on. Pin quests. I don't want pin quests. I don't think I have anything else to do then. Maybe we just have to just try and get out of here. Right, where is the way in?
With me, Victoria LeGrand. As you can see.
Right, we're not going in there. What the fuck's that? She is annoying me.
Hi there.
Okay, let's hear him out. Admit I'm disappointed with my salary. Let's see. Sounds like a pyramid scheme. What? Convince him to pay a fee and join my network.
Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place.
Hang on, I've got 30 points of conviction. This is where all that charisma is gonna come in handy. Right, conviction. Give me, you join me, dude. With the silver tongue of yours, you easily convince Randall he would be better off joining your system, so he can discover new virtually limitless markets in which to sell product X, compound V. Memorized by your promise, Middle gulps, and with fleet passes you the money. Yes, 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 you're right, my friend. It's a brilliant idea. So, who will I be? An iron level Concord distributor with diamonds and oak leaf clusters? Sounds great. Why would I pay the membership fee back and join his network? What is Product X? Where is he getting these relics from? That's a good question. My policy is keeping business processes accountable. Okay. Brilliant. It sounds reasonable, but the scheme needs more details. Ask him about people who can't pay or can't sell.
Have a good one.
How much money did I get off this guy? He paid my membership fee. Infantry. Shit, give me some good cash. And now I can just give him it back, basically. Let's not.
An amazing excursion.
Ed, spit it out. I can see that something's bothering you.
Well, it's a bit of a private matter, you see.
God. Come on already.
We can't just hand Miss North.
Good day. I hope to see you again soon.
Okay, let's talk to these people.
Employee, please come here. There's an urgent task for you.
Good day.
The urgent order show you your help is needed. Nearby object. So Kingsley is waiting right now to give you your assignment. He'll tell you everything. Ask why he needs you, but not the other oranges that arrived with you. Because you don't want to end it at the detention cell. Okay. Graham proceeds to the guards room. Please come in. The video phone is on the wall over there. Okay. I wonder what they want me for.
Hello.
Say hi. Act impressed. Okay, suggest that it's because she's so smart. Not exactly right.
Have a good one.
Craft stuff, right? What can I craft? Munitions. I got one. Excellent. One bolt. Can I scan this? No. Okay, video phone. What's this?
The giant display glows welcomingly when you approach. A red light comes on under the screen's steel hood. The camera is switched on. A gray old man with high cheekbones appears and squints out at you from the screen.
Do you copy?
No.
He leans close to the camera, his glasses glittering.
My name is Martin Kingsley. I'm Chief Officer of Magellan Base. We were supposed to meet in person, but unforeseen circumstances prevented that. One moment. I'll grab your file.
He reaches for something out of view and produces a thin folder with your name on the cover. Apparently, your file. Kingsley opens the folder to thumb through the pages. He marks one of the pages with a pencil.
The Orange Wing. Well, whatever else can be said about me, I'm a humanist. I would never reject a person simply because they made a mistake. If it was a mistake. Tell me, how did you end up in the ranks of the Oranges?
Okay. We get to pick. Remark bitterly that you are indeed trying to mend your ways and see. Okay, the dumb is anyway. Say that it was luck to top the ability and skills that brought you, whatever. Hint that you're going to just be. Just say it was luck.
Martin spins his pencil between his fingers.
You know, seeing the dome as a prison is very common among Oranges. Partly because of the discrimination we admittedly haven't yet eradicated. Partly because of the abundance of guards. But more importantly, in my opinion, is because this is a two-way problem. You expect this place to be a prison, not a home.
Kingsley closes the file and folds his hands in front of it.
Thank you for your reply. I learned a little more about you. Now I want you to learn a little bit more about us. Keep in mind, this is not a rehearsed speech.
He assumes a serious expression.
When the dome was discovered in 1971, it became a scientific and media sensation, a worldwide phenomenon, and likely the most significant discovery in the history of mankind.
Kingsley drums his fingers on the unseen desk.
his gaze focused somewhere beyond.
I see. You were enticed here by radio advertising, telefilms, and all those interviews, billboards at every turn. Cronus wants the world to see the Dome as a stage where something merry and fascinating is going on. But now that you're actually here, I want you to see the real picture.
You can't make out his eyes behind the glare on his spectacles, but he seems to be staring directly at you.
Here's the truth. Nobody was waiting for us inside the Dome. It's neither a treasury of technologies nor a cemetery of the ancients. Perhaps what we're doing now is defusing the world's most complicated bomb. Will our mission thrive? I believe so. If we work together and everybody does their part.
He looks back at your file.
I say, do what must be done. Because that's what the concept of the 5 wings is all about.
Kingsley points at the camera.
You're from Orange Wing. Your duties involve taking risks, and you'll more often face difficult grunt work. I don't think this mission requires an Orange participant, but my superiors are forcing my hand. Someone on the committee suggested it would be a good idea to use your performance over the next few days as a positive example. If it were up to me, I wouldn't send you. But alas, consider your mission to be of propagandistic nature.
Putting the folder aside, he sits back and stares at you in silence. It gets so quiet that the ticking of a clock can be heard through the speakers. Kingsley sighs quietly.
You were probably waiting for some boilerplate welcome speech. But I prefer to talk about real-world problems. Glad to meet you.
Who are you?
Martin nods slowly.
I apologize once again for this long-distance meeting. Now, as we don't have much time, I'd like to get to the point. I'm sure you're curious why you were taking off the bus to Magellan and brought here instead.
He moves closer to the camera.
I'm going to show you a short video. Please pay attention.
Kingsley's face freezes on screen.
I have an urgent mission for an employee of your background and qualifications. I'd have assigned someone from Magellan, but I'm short on personnel. That's why it has to be a newcomer. I apologize again for the rush, but it seems I have no choice.
Martin noisily clears his throat.
Maybe you've heard about Nashville Base. While preparing the materials for this mission, I came across a short documentary film about the complex. I think you should watch it.
The speakers produce a hollow click. Purple, gray, and black spots flicker on the screen. A blurred title, The Cronus Archive 1971 to 1974, was used in the production of this recording, appears at the bottom. The shadow of an airplane flies across a faded yellow desert. A cheery voice fills the room. Every day, our researchers uncover more and more of the dome's secrets. There is no doubt the underground structures, so-called objects, are organized according to some pattern. Though early on, the importance of the relics to scientific research was considered insignificant. The desert dims into the black of a chalkboard. White lines drawn by an invisible hand begin to sketch a schematic of the dome. The narrator continues. By 1972, however, many important discoveries had come to light in a period of only a few months, and the construction of stationary research bases adjacent to the more promising objects began. Personnel moved into Ankara in May of 1972, and within half a year, Boston and Dessau were also brought into service, though the biggest discovery was yet to come. The picture changes to a chasm suffused with electric light, people bustling about everywhere. The speaker's voice seems to come from a distance. In November of 1973, a massive network of underground caves and a structure of hitherto unseen complexity was discovered in Sector C-12.
Soon afterwards, the construction of C-12 Nashville began. The camera glides through dim caverns as the silhouettes of bizarre mechanisms emerge. Metal structures loom up from the dark, surrounded by earth-moving machines and exhausted miners wearing orange jumpsuits. The speaker continues. C-12 Nashville is an innovative research complex located atop the primary relic mining location. The complexity of this object is unique. The film abruptly cuts out, and Kingsley's face reappears.
The rest of this information is classified. Hopefully you get the main idea. Nashville is a very special place, requiring people with both special qualifications and special clearance level. Though yours will do for your task.
What is my task?
Martin adjusts his glasses.
So, the task. Nashville base stopped transmitting and receiving signals yesterday evening. A reconnaissance group was sent out earlier today, but we haven't heard anything from them yet either.
The chief officer rubs his forehead.
Normally, I would never give this task to a newcomer like yourself. But I just don't have enough people.
He looks down at the documents again.
As I've already told you, someone up the chain decided to entrust this task to an orange. Should you succeed, you'll become a hero in the official propaganda. And should you fail, you'll become a martyr, I suppose.
Martin falters, choosing his words carefully.
You have to understand. The terms of the Orange contract involve a certain level of risk. Fatal risk.
Kingsley is looking into the camera once more.
Your task is to get to Nashville, figure out whatever's behind the communication problem, get in touch with the group, and work with them to solve the problem.
The chief officer carefully returns the documents to the folder. You notice his hands tremble slightly.
Go downstairs. The truck must be waiting for you in storage. This task is urgent, but a small delay is acceptable if there's anything you need to settle here first. That is all. Any questions?
Okay. So if I had picked a different rank, then this wouldn't have happened, I suppose. Or could have happened just differently. I'm intrigued. Nah, I'm out of here.
Kingsley's hand reaches toward the camera.
Great to hear. Take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later.
Let's check our infantry. Let's see, properly equipped. We've got a brush attached to this now. Chad Leonard's becoming a force to be reckoned with. No, let's put our dart gun back on.
Forgot something?
What do I do next? Down to storage.
Hope to see you again soon.
But let's make sure we haven't missed anything major before we head off. Oh, secret discovered? What's this? Forgotten case of papers? Inactive spherical relic. Modifiers. Huh. Report on stolen relic. Can I read this? An official form neatly filed in a firm hand, judging by the stamps, the signatures have been certified by a top Black Wing official. What exactly is this? And why did that just pop up like that? I wonder what triggered that.
Stop fiddling with the lock.
Let's just take the broom so we can sell it at some point, perhaps.
Why, now it's classified as Group 2. They bring such cool stuff from Nashville.
Right, I think we're pretty much done in this place. It was just pretty much tutorial stuff. I think we're now getting into the meat of the game. Right, where's the storage area again? What was it? Over here. Just making sure I haven't missed anything. Let's go. Did we get to drive these? Oh, we don't have it available to us. But can we scan it? No, I'm pretty sure this thing said I could scan, like, vehicles and stuff. So I am just not understanding the scanner right now. Hang on. Pickpocket science. Requires a shovel. All these things are here down there. Alright, this I don't understand the scan. I'm pretty sure the guy says I could like scan vehicles and all the rest of it. This is the transport Kingsley was talking about.
Glad to meet you.
I need to straighten some things out. Stay here. And check this place out down here. It's locked. Let me see. Resuscitation kit. I'll take that. Did anybody see me do that? I don't think they did though. Can I scan this? I can scan this, okay. Kronos technology. Spare parts. Open the door and get in. Look in the window. Look inside. Can I just drive this thing out of the bunker? I'll not do that right now, in case someone gets annoyed. I'll put this thing.
Well, hello there. I'm all ears.
Sympathize, you're being sent out to the road to Nashville as well.
See ya.
I'm listening. See ya.
Oh. Weapon parts. Okay. It's all good stuff. Crafting station. We'll do something. See if we can get anything here. No. We have nothing. Okay. Yeah, what the hell is this thing? Can I scan this? Dead toxic cockroach on trailer. Study the insect more closely. I'm gonna lie and use my influence and say that Adolf Schmidt is waiting for us upstairs.
I'm gonna call security now, you goddamn ninja.
Shit. Okay, let's just get on with it. I don't want to get in too much trouble.
Hello again.
What do you know about Nashville? Okay, let's go. Okay. Is this what they mean by driving vehicles? Okay.
The highway leading to C-12 Nashville is blocked by an anomalous storm, and you're forced to detour over a mountain pass. Soon, the radiator boils over, and you have to stop. Clara lifts up the hood and thoroughly examines the steaming radiator.
The engine's boiling, so we'll have to wait. You do know what happens when a car boils, right? It's...
The Blue shuts her mouth abruptly and stares anxiously at the dark funnel cloud dancing on the horizon. Now that you're on higher ground, it's clear that the storm has overtaken a fairly large section of road. It will be difficult to pass.
What should we do?
The Blue looks at the engine again.
We wait. As soon as it cools down, we'll go. This storm worries me more, but it's not an insurmountable problem. I heard there are some relics at the local gas station to protect against anomalies. You could even accidentally step on one out here, they say. Mysterious are the ways of the Lord.
What about these relics?
Your companion perks up a bit. She seems to be interested in this subject.
This place is registered as a resource anomaly zone. Do you know what that is? It's when the relics mined there have been studied and deemed useful. Not much is known about these relics. They dampen anomaly fields, even very strong ones. They're also found in other parts of the dome. They're known as bronze apples, or aluminum apples. I don't remember, but something like that.
What about these anomalies?
The Blue looks at the storm once more.
There have been more and more of these lately, and they're getting stronger. I personally think it's divine judgment for how we've squandered the riches under the dome.
She sighs and squirms.
I knew people who got caught in one of those storms. They blow up so fast, there's no chance to get away. God rest their souls.
The Blue makes the sign of the cross.
What's interesting about this gas station?
Morgan thinks for a moment.
It's a combination cafe gas station called Roadside Picnic. Never been there myself, but there's something off about it. There are several anomalies around there and weird relics. Supposedly, machines and structures decay much faster than they should in that area. But maybe that's just a story.
Okay, let's go. Is this the gas station up ahead? Let's just get a view of what we're running into. Okay. Am I equipped with my gun? Is my gun equipped? Yep. Just making sure. I take it I can't come up here. It seems like it's radiation, but oh god. Yeah, get back.
Can you see this jellyfish?
Jellyfish?
Yes. It has tentacles like phalluses. That is so weird.
You mean seeing a jellyfish in the middle of a cafe doesn't bother you? You're definitely on the right path.
What? That's trap discovered? Where? Another trap discovered? Where's these traps? Ah, they're over here. Oh, that scared me. I thought that trap went off. Right? No, it was fry lad. Handful of arrows. Ah! Main clearance. Right. Okay. I should have known better. I don't know why I'm being sneaky, but you know what? Just in case these people are dangerous.
Who the hell goes there? Come on in, since you're already here.
A weird, scruffy old man with a matted beard is sitting in front of the checkout terminal. The badge on his blue jumpsuit is long since bleached away. The name Aaron Melville is written there in black marker. With a groan, he picks up a magnifying glass and, peering through it, begins poking at the keyboard with one knobby finger. The computer plays a short tune. Checkmate, the system declares. The old man angrily sets the magnifying glass aside.
A Grandmaster? You're a piece of junk, not a Grandmaster. And a cheater to boot.
He raises his head to squint in your direction.
Eh? What do you want? I don't advise eating here, and there's nothing to buy. And either way, we're closed.
The shopkeeper rises from his seat, and you'll notice he's sporting a peg where his left leg should be.
Our truck broke down.
The old man throws up his hands with a scowl.
Then go fix it.
Why are people sitting there if the cafe is closed?
How should I know? They came in and sat down. Ask them yourself.
The old man grumbles.
I wouldn't mind a snack.
The old man sniffs, annoyed.
Get some noodles from the vending machine there. I told you we're closed. There aren't any deliveries.
Why are you so unfriendly?
The old man frowns and sniffles loudly.
You want to write a complaint? Go ahead.
He looks at you for a minute. When he realizes you're not going to complain, the surly expression slowly leaves his face. The angry look turns to a sad one.
Give me all your cash. No, he doesn't want to do that.
After a brief pause, he speaks again.
Yeah, well, I do have some problems.
The old man pinches a fold of your orange uniform between his crooked fingers.
I brought so many of you under the dome. Sometimes it feels like I'm in Little Rock for the holidays. What the heck do they need so many convicts for, let me ask you? For banditism? Some of you fellers came by here to shake me down the other day. For money, grub, gas. Just you wait, they said. We'll be back soon.
Object that you corrected your ways long ago and you shouldn't paint everyone with the same brush. Say angrily that you're going to wait for your foes to return and teach them a lesson in manners. I like the idea of it. Chad Leonard. Yeah, let's do that.
Aaron responds with a formidable scowl, but you can see he's scared.
I wouldn't try anything if I was you.
Do you know how to protect the trucks from the anomalies?
Melville reluctantly points a crooked finger at the front door.
Go out there and walk over to the gas station. Go down to the basement. There's an anomaly, a tree. It's glowing. And there are some golden thingies hanging off it. We make special devices from that fruit called Anomaly Detectors. If it won't be laying around on the floor, go grab it, then put it in the truck and bug off to... Where was it you was going to? That's where you bug off to.
The blue starts slapping the pockets on his overalls. After a little digging, he pulls out a little key on a shoelace.
Only take the device, you hear? It's company property. I should be charging you myself, as a matter of fact.
Let's see, what else is in here? Where's people that were talking earlier? Yeah, about the jellyfish.
Good day to you.
I don't have anything I can do to help these people, so I guess we move on.
Why should we depend on rational knowledge? Reason leads us up a blind alley.
Let's go check out the toilets. He does like to wash his hands sometimes. We do like to wash our hands. And flush the toilet. Did I get radiated from that? -10 radiation. I'm taking it. I'm flushing the toilet. Let's wash our hands. First quenched. Okay. We've got some cash in the bin. What have we got here? It's a tin can. I'm sure I can do something with it eventually. Let's keep looking around. To the roof, maybe? What was the quest that that guy updated for us? in the basement of the gas.
Cool.
The difference
Right.
between the metal
Is there anything up here? No, there's this.
Or a hedgehog.
How do we get over?
transmit the first idea of biophilia into the human subconscious. Hence, our obsession with material matters.
It all fits together.
The soul is nothing more than information.
Why can't I move over here? Oh, this is in the way. Requires muscle. Yes, I have muscles.
Holy cow.
Right, we've got a hammer, a melee weapon.
I understand so much now.
Gunner abilities. Why is that one better on my other one? Crowbar. Med kit. Sure, I'm glad I came onto the roof. Why is that worse? What makes it different? So there's just different types. That's pretty cool. Do I really want to go psychic for this guy though? What's this? Server shell? I wouldn't mind running about with a crowbar. Why can't I equip this? It's a belt item. I can beat people with a hammer. No, I like the sound of that. But why? What do you mean a belt? A simple, indispensable tool. Broad public, you can use it to break walls. It's even more useful on heads, but you know. Force crowbar. Maybe it's just not something my character uses.
Am I hallucinating or is it really sort of weird?
No, I don't understand. Like it says belt item. What's this? Is my belt? Oh, here. Maybe I don't have a belt. Could be it. Backpack. My representation with the silvers is pretty bad. Silvers are unhappy to sabotage the work of the Human Resources Department by registering multi-gems in the Orange Wing. Silvers are unhappy that you are demoralizing employees of the propaganda department. Ah, right. Let's get back down then.
If this storm is strange or not, simply accept it, child.
Is she not supposed to... Let's see if the other girl down here wants to come with us. I never even thought about asking her.
Clara briefly looks up from poking around the engine.
So, how's the situation?
What's up at our mission?
The blue unscrews a nozzle from under the block, examines it, then screws it back in place.
Huh? The mission? I missed that part. Sorry. Kingsley told me to take you to your group. They've lost connection with them. You don't know anything about that, do you?
How'd you end up down
The
here?
woman distracts herself from the repairs for a moment.
It was what they call a divine providence. I wasn't content with my life. Felt like he was putting my faith to the test. I was angry with him and wished he would send me a miracle.
She stares past you into the distance, her face radiant.
One day, I suddenly realized the Lord had already shown me a real miracle. My false pride made me think the miracle should be for my eyes only, but it was for everyone to witness. Do you understand?
What miracle? The
She
dome, I
smiles
take it.
condescendingly, as if you were a small child.
I mean the dome. The Lord has sent us all of this to let us know that He is near, watching us.
She falls silent, but can barely contain her excitement.
If I had this anomaly detector on the what would it unlock? Alright. Let's go back up this way. Let's go into the basement. Yeah, that's right, the basement. Decommissioned turret. Let's scan it. I'm sure we can. Yes. Just wonder if there's anything I could do to it. Doesn't seem to be. Where's this basement? Hatch to the basement. Why would he give me it and then not let me in? I just don't understand how I'm going to get in here if the way is blocked.
The old man sits at the counter with his head propped in one.
Right. Let's just go back to our craft window. What kind of craft? Nothing. Right, journal. What's that journal? Strange events. There's no side quests active at the moment. No companion quests. We get companions and quests for them. That sounds good. Pinned quests. Series of strange events. Give me the key to the basement door. Something called the Anomaly Detector. I can't get into the basement. What is all that noise? Let's check the place out as well. Or maybe it's a different basement. Who said that? Who are you?
Hiya.
What's wrong with the gas station? And what are you doing here? Okay, so we can use our conviction points to get him to talk. You suspect Relic does this the only way he makes a living. What's he got on him, by the way? Ooh. I actually do want your shovel, so hang on. I'll give you... You can have this leaflet. Just give me the shovel. Is there anything interesting around here? Why is it worthless? What exactly is going on in this basement? Okay.
See ya.
I must need a belt. I thought I could just stick these things on. Oh, the broom. I suppose we could drop it. Oh fuck, there's a sort button. I'm almost happy to see a sort button. There's something living down in this basement. Let's go down and see. Onions. Potatoes. Packaged water. Packaged water. Military grade medicine. I'll take that. Property of the Wingman Company and instructions to return to the nearest Wingman gas station. Okay. So much supply barrels. I wonder if any of this stuff's even useful. My personal box? What the hell is this? I'm not sure. They must just show up in places so you can carry stuff, at least. I don't know. Where's this basement now? RUCU. Get the medical gauge stuff. It causes addiction. Okay, sterile bandages. I can make a sterile bandage. I'll do that. Nice. Gives me experience as well. What's this? What's going on out here? Huh. That's probably the basement doing that shit. Is there any way to get into this? Force it with a crowbar. I got fatigued by 100% though, so there's penalties I suppose. I was like, what's the point of learning lockpicks? But of course, I like that. Let's go, see what's down here. So when I got to level 2, did I get skill points? I do have skill points. Right. Since I'm using a high-tech weapon at the minute, I'll put some into it. I've got melee. Let's get some medicine tech. Yeah, I'll boost the hammer and the wee gun I have, so it's pretty sweet sounds. Yeah, this is the stuff that I want. Oh, these are already unlocked, are they? Let's go back to this. Let's put more on that button. Let's just boost the high-tech weapon for now, since that's what we're using. Perks. There's a good number of those, like I like that. That's one's already been took, okay. I like this one. And on tech. I like that idea. Right, so we're down here in this basement of death. Pistol bullet. It would be nice to get a pistol. We should have probably bought proper weapons. We'll need to get back to the dome even, or the base. Some coffee stain reports. I see. Okay, so that was an artifact. We have that. Where's the sort button? No. Modifier, I don't know how to use that. I see, I didn't realize. There's some scanner. There's, what's this? Fixer, right? Okay. Just getting a bit more familiar with it. Where's the modifier tab? Is there one? I don't think so. Remain must not have any anyway. Ooh, okay. Okay, there's something down here. Okay, we need to hide again. Oh shit. Okay, first shot worked. That did not do shit. Not enough action points. Let's get out of the way. Here it comes. What is it? Ugh. Oh no, it's healing. Uh-oh. Get back here. We need to hit this barrel. Yeah. Right, stop there. No. How'd you miss? It's here. Chat Leonard, you have to resist. Nah, got you. Got a pack of cigs on. Nice. Should we use a medical pick? A medical pick. It's just... What's my HP? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Let's heal. Do I have a medical kit? I'm pretty sure I do. Perception and charisma up when you smoke a cigarette. There it is. Yes, right. Let's see what exactly is down here. Ah, get out of there. Wrench, grease, and some ammo. Excellent. Okay, what is this tree? The glowing tree. And we've got, what's this? A relic. Up action points. AP. Can I equip 2 relics? I need to unlock this. There's the Anomaly Detector. Excellent. That means we can get out of here. There's stuff in that room up there too, though. I forgot about throwing the boats. I thought I was supposed to be able to scan these anomalies as well for shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ah! I look... Stupid me. But you know what? I'll call it here. I'll call it here. Just checking it out this evening to see if it's something I would like and want to play forever on the channel. Is that thing still alive? It says he is. We'll do this all again next time then, I suppose. Give it another go next week. Or maybe some point during the week. What happened here? Did all these come unsearched? Yeah, but sure, we'll check it out again during the week. Anyway, gotta go here, but thanks very much for checking it out with me, and it's good, I like it, but definitely give it another go and see